Well, that wasn't so hard. Welcome back to another Dragons Expanded tip of the day. Only exclusive to my Patreon subscribers, so thank you very much for being a subscriber. I hope you enjoyed. This rail jump is actually easier to execute than a standard jump. What we're really looking for is for that cue ball to climb up onto the rail. With a regular jump, you really have to get enough force into the table to make the cue ball jump over a ball. But since these rails are squishy, just a little bit of topspin with an elevated cue allows that cue ball to jump off the rail. Just a little bit of practice, you'll be able to do this. What we're really looking for in this shot, is slight elevation of the cue, about 30 degrees. You're going to hit this at just a little bit above center. Just a little bit of top helps that cue ball climb up the rail. And the way we're going to aim this is if that rail is a mirror. So I'm going to imagine where that 1-9 combo is, about 7 feet past this rail. And we're just going to go ahead and stroke straight down through. Finish your stroke with this particular shot. You don't need to follow through into the table, but you do need consistent acceleration all the way through that cue ball in order to be able to generate that airborne contact into that rail. This shot is more accurate in this particular instance than trying to kick at it. All the traffic that's out here on the table has really kind of blocked us. So we wouldn't be able to use a standard system to figure out where the rail contact point is. We'd have to get close and then use some spin to try and get there, which would be pretty difficult with the layout that we have here. So this actually is the higher percentage shot. And of course, this isn't one where there's much of a defense you can do because of that 1 ball and 9 ball were so tied up. More importantly, let's talk about how the heck did that cue ball get back there in the first place. You pocketed a ball on the break, the 2 ball. You got a wonderful spread out here. Everything's great. It's a run-out rack. And really that 1-9 combo would have been your easy combo, your point, if it wasn't for the fact that that cue ball got stuck behind the 6. So, you know, if a fluke happened where one of those balls kicked it back there, there's not much you can do about it. Especially once you know this shot, it's yours anyways. But if you lost control of the cue ball, that is something you had control over. It means you probably hit too low. Even center ball on a 9-ball break is going to shove that cue ball back as if you drew on it, because you've got 9 balls pushing back. Every action has an equal and opposite reaction. So whatever that one little lonely cue ball contacts that pack of 9 with, you're going to have 9 times the force shoving this guy back. So what you want to do is make sure you're hitting that 1 ball very square. If you hit it a little bit off to the side, it's going to run around these rails, and that can get lost. If you hit it too high, that cue ball is going to drive forward, and who knows where it's going to go. So what we're looking for is just a little bit, half a tip, depending on what the speed and stroke is, just a little bit of top. And what will happen is that that cue ball will hit the 1, and the rack's going to shove it back. It's going to be sliding back, but the whole time it's sliding back, it's spinning forward. Okay, and at some point that little bit of topspin grabs onto the cushion. Onto the cloth, so the friction kind of catches up to the spin, and that'll squat that cue ball right in the middle. So that's more important to know how to do one of these shots. But if you do need to use one of these shots, go ahead and give it some practice. It's really not as hard as what it looks to be, and you'll be able to impress some friends or just get yourself some easy points because you know it. Thanks always for watching.